Spectacular ocean views not far away from the home of the Florida Atlantic Owls, FAU Stadium in Boca Raton, Florida, where they hope this game lives up to the setting. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 18 team in the country, the Vanderbilt Commodores, taking on the winners of 7 straight, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth as a Atlantic about to put toe to leather and get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Commodores offense takes the field. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Comes out throwing on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. On second down, he's looking downfield. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They were trying to set up a screen. Instead, what they got was their quarterback putting paper and plastic and sack.
But how about the speed on defense with that rush? Getting to the QB so quickly. You're not expecting to get home on a screenplay like that, but, man, the old saying, speed kills. You saw it right there.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Commodores will line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the ball for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game, the head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see?
It'll be a draw. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. He's going to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. This time on target. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. They'll try the run. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it. Breaks the tackle. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Makes the catch. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Now the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Owls.
And what a nice play call and nice execution. Play action, you're thinking run. Quarterback pulls it out, throws the football right behind those guys, and gets the touchdown.
Yeah, it was a nice job there by the quarterback, too, on the ball handling. He just froze the defense just long enough to help those wide receivers and targets get some separation in the end zone, and at that point, it was just an easy pitch.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Flips it out in the flat. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll give it to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25 and pick up of 2. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Wide receiver shows motion. With jet sweep pass. And the Commodores get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Now on the counter. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Quarterback adapted. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's got it inside the 35. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
Splits those uprights right in half. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 9 over Texas A&M. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll snap it from the 18 on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Bruce. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to throw on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. A 3rd and long coming up here. He wants to throw it again. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. He's right on target. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Commodores want to pick up the tempo.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. He'll do it himself. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Line is set on third down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Working that left side now. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
That makes the score. Vanderbilt 10, Florida Atlantic 7.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Finds the tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down.
Brings up second down.
He's got it on the right. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now the defense will try to rise up on third and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Wants to throw on second down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
I know we talk about quarterbacks and running backs and receivers when we're talking about the Heisman Trophy, but how can you not have this guy in New York City? That's now his 20th sack of the year. He has been simply unstoppable.
Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their third sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Pulls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Offense gets set for second down.
Second down.
Complete downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
That's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on first down. He's got it. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. And the Commodores have it with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. And they want this defense spread out across the width of the field. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vandy.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Vanderbilt, 17. Florida Atlantic, 7.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being aggressive.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hit the afterburners, kid. Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And once he got loose, it was all over.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
17. Florida Atlantic, 14.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive. Can anyone catch him? And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Commodores racing to the line in the hurry up.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. It's a draw. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. And the Commodores are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Makes his connection. Tackled immediately after the catch. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Caught. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unleashes one deep. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown Doors.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over.
He'll off one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The give to the tailback. Jukes his way for more.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs and hopefully move the football.
To the air on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Florida Atlantic comes to the line on first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Snags it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown Owls! If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown, running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Gets it out quickly. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
And here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Time to take a shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
And I love taking deep shots. I think it makes cornerbacks play honest, safeties play honest, and you can tell just missed a little bit deep on that shot. But listen, those are shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Blocked! The heat got to him. Touchdown Owls! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
And you got to get penetration right away on these punt blocks. They get penetration, get in the backfield, get right in the punter's lap, get their hands on it, and then guess what? Now it's a live football. They scoop it up. They take it all the way back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. As if it weren't a big enough play just to block the punt, they scooped it up, put it in the house, and man, oh man, did they give their team some energy. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner goes down. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. This has been a spectacular offensive showcase so far, David. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Howard Schnellenberger Field.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll put the tight end in motion. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They're bringing heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half, get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
Florida Atlantic will have to send out the punt team. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Let's see what they've got on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Headed to the line at the 23, trying to convert this 3rd and short. They try to pop a run on the draw. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there.
That makes the score Florida Atlantic 28, Vanderbilt 27.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Off play action on first down. Quick strike complete. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Looking to move it through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Bruce. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. Second down coming up. Off the boot. Looking for his man. Unleashes one. Got his man to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The lone back's got it.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. It is good.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Pocket starts to collapse. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. Now, don't forget, and I'm sure he hasn't, he had one blocked earlier. Looking for a block. It's Curse. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Trying play action. Pressure coming. On the move, he fires. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the ground game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Grabs it in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They move the tight end all over. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Kamara. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Inside a minute to go here in the third. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Kamara. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. A little screen to the running back. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Off the RPO, complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They'll go to the counter. The Commodores will move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Movement here from the tight end. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll line up for a second down play. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And the Commodores decide to punt it away. Now, don't forget, he did have one blocked earlier. And a precision punt there will pin the deep inside their own 10-yard line. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Runs into a wall. They'll give him one out to the 8. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Gives it to the back on the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
This has been a rough night for this offensive line. Man, they have not protected their quarterback. Everything starts with the big guys up front. That's their 5th sack given up of the game.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. He's back to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This is a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Wisely avoids the tackle with the slide. The Commodores will punt this one away. Now don't forget, I'm sure he hasn't. He had one blocked earlier. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Sweet feet on the move. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to get the first through the air. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the 1st down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up to play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
Ready to try the point after. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He's got an open man. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Using the quick game. And he'll be marked down right there, still short of the 1st down. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to power their way ahead. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Power football with the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They go to the ground. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Running behind that left side. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
That late clutch field goal put them on top. They can almost taste victory if they can keep them from scoring to tie or win the game. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Caught near the sideline, it's Kamara. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Finds his man and they convert. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Whew, boy, this freshman quarterback has a hose. Did he sing that thing in there? Well, how about this one? A fun one. These guys came in as underdogs and they walk out as the winner.
They didn't care they were unranked. That's not what they were worried about. Oh, this team's ranked. They weren't looking at them any different. They were looking to come in and get the W and execute. Great job believing they could come, Jesse, and knock them off.
Yeah, you're right, David. This team came in with something to prove, and they knew they had a national audience that was going to be paying attention to this game. What a great job going out under the lights, big-time stage against a ranked opponent, and really putting their A game out there on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.